Hey, my friends, it's just a quick update. This is Monday, July 10th. Uh, T minus still 8 months before I arrive to the Philippines. March of next year, 2024. And yeah, it's just a quick update and where I'm at and what's going on since I posted a vlog. Been having fun with this vlog and stuff. Hope you're enjoying the videos I've been making. I'm just going out for a walk in my front yard, kind of collect my thoughts. This ain't the normal power walk that I normally do. It's more of a stroll, just to get outside and talk with you guys. Okay. Let's see. Basically, health-wise, I'm doing pretty good. It rained all last week, so I didn't really get a whole lot of exercise done. So, or walking or anything. Just staying inside most of the time. Messed up my diet. Ate some pizza, chocolate cream pie, lots of rice, stuff that I shouldn't be eating. But I was just in the house, just me and my son. My daughter, of course, she works all day and she's in and out a lot. Pretty independent. But anyways, so I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna get back into my exercise and my walking and stuff like that, so I can be fit when I reach the Philippines. So I can be able to do some island hopping and continue my physical repair. Mentally, I'm doing good. There's gnats out here. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good mentally. It's been 10 months since my wife Jane passed away from cancer. September will make it a year. And the trauma that I felt is easing. I'm not as traumatized, I guess you'd call it. Uh, and yeah, it's easing, and I'm feeling mentally better. Okay, so that's good. And I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's I don't want to make this a pity party or nothing. It's probably edited like all the hell. I'm in my neighbor's backyard. Has all these trees. Yeah, really beautiful out here. Yeah, it's been raining all last week. And in fact, this one day I got a tornado warning on my phone. It is Saturday, July 1st, a night that's supposed to be like kicking with some serious fireworks, and there's a tornado warning. Damn. And I ran outside, and yeah, stuff was brewing. The sky is awful dark right now. The trees are kicking. So I ran back inside and grabbed my camera and brought it back out and recorded some of it. It was pretty scary at first, everything. I mean, really, I mean, the wind was kicking. The sky was just suddenly dark all of a sudden. because it was pretty sunny before that. Wind's picking up. Headed up on my porch. I feel some rain. There's a burn pile I did. The wind's kicking it up. Do I hear a roar? They say a tornado sounds like a freight train. All right, rain's coming. Going inside. But yeah, so eventually it just chased me into the house, and I just watched it from inside, and then it just finally passed over. Yeah, that was a hell of a storm. Yeah, we've had hurricanes before. I've been through a few of them here in North Carolina. Hurricane Floyd, Hurricane Bertha, a couple of them. One of them did damage our roof pretty good, and luckily got some state assistance to get it repaired, so that helped. My hand, what they call alien hand syndrome, it's better. I can control it. I have some pain in these two fingers right here, these two right here, and along the back of my palm, or back of my hand. My wrist has some soreness, and my shoulder. Sometimes my forearm. My elbow's okay, but my shoulder and my wrist and these two little fingers, still have problems with those. Oh man, mosquitoes are out here. Yeah, after all, it's all wet out here still. Lots of mosquitoes. But yeah, I've been through some hurricanes here, and I know in eastern Samar, or Samar Island, where they have their share of, they're not called tornadoes. I keep wanting to say tsunamis, but it's not a tsunami. That keeps popping in my head for some reason. Tsunami is that big flood, I think, from underground earthquake. Typhoon. Yeah, they have their typhoons. And especially that last video, they had that big one, Yolanda, that just wiped out the entire town of Guiuan city. I just wiped it all, just wiped it out. Yeah. And today, 10 years later, it's still a lot of trees down, but trees are growing. The landscape's lush now. Buildings are back up. Traffic's going. So it's not like it never happened, but it's like, it's amazing how they came back and rebuilt their lives in their city. Can't wait to get there and talk to people about it, about their experiences. Yeah, I'd like to do like maybe a weekly video there. Just walk the town and just ask questions. Like have like a question of the week. Just ask the same question to a bunch of different people, or any number of topics, just to get a general idea, like where's the best place to eat, like once a week, just walk into town, just stroll and meet people and talk to them. That'd be fun. I hope to be doing a lot of recording at the beaches. Yeah, beautiful there. Can't wait. And my Filipina daughter Kathy, her husband Mark, he has a fishing business with I think it's 3 boats, and I can't wait to go out fishing with him. Oh man, it's going to be great. Can't wait for that. You know, it's oh, my sister Connie. She's driving down, or not driving down. She's flying down with a mechanic friend of hers to repair my car. She just bought it, finished paying it off because I owed only $2,000 on it, but I couldn't pay for it because I'm down to 1 income, Social Security at that, and that car with its insurance and tags and repairs is like 1/3 of my income, and I couldn't save a penny for the trip because of that car. So it's got some issues, but she's flying down with a friend, and they're going to fix it up here toward the end of this month of July. And I haven't seen her for a good since 2014, I think was last time. I'd make it almost 10 years since I've seen her. Did a cross-country motorcycle trip on my my 800cc Volusia motorcycle. It's a solo trip cross-country from North Carolina to California, and that was awesome. That was a trip. Spent 6 months up there and came back to North Carolina. But yeah, she's coming down for a few weeks. They're going to repair the car and drive it back. If I get my birth certificate, my certified birth certificate, which is what's the holdup right now, because I can't get my passport unless I have a certified copy with a stamp and seal and all that of my birth certificate. And I'm still waiting on that. And once I get that, then I'll put in for my passport, and I'll just have them send the passport to California, and I'll just head on down to California and wait for it there. That's the plan. And then fly out from San Francisco to the Philippines come March next year. So I'll be spending the holidays with my siblings and their extended families, cousins, nephews, nieces, all them. It's a pretty big crowd. Yeah, mosquitoes are out here for sure. This navy shirt, this was Jane's. She wore it a lot. I kept some of her shirts for myself. She always liked the triple or double extra large. And, you know, she liked to wear them to bed. T-shirt type thing. So I'll keep some of that. I'm going through all my stuff, clearing out my room. I have a walk-in closet that I'm using for storage for my personal stuff that, you know, I want to keep out because my daughter will take over my room, and my son will keep his, so they'll have a spare bedroom. Trying to tell them they need to use that as storage because we don't have a garage, and we got a lot of boxes and everything, a lot of stuff that Jane picked up over the years that I'm like, why the hell did you buy that for? Man, it's humid out here. Just humid. Of course, this ain't nothing compared to Philippines. Yeah, I've been thinking about getting a haircut. You know, because, well, when I wake up in the morning, my hair right now is combed over. Got a little bit of goop in there to keep it down. But when I wake up in the morning, it's like everywhere. Right? My hair is just all over the place. The sun's trying to break through the clouds. And I remember being in the Philippines back in '85. I was on a Kitty Hawk. And the Ranger, USS Ranger prior to that. But I was on the USS Kitty Hawk. And I was at the Philippines. And it was humid. It was hot and humid. But as a young sailor, of course, I was out at night in the bars. And with enough alcohol in you, you don't feel the heat. It's nighttime, so it wasn't as hot. And I was inside. They had fans running, so I didn't feel it at all. A little different now, because I'll be outside. I won't be drunk all the time. I'll have a few beers, of course. I mean, I like my barley and hops. I don't think I can hang with a rice beer though. But yeah. So I had my beer. I remember drinking San Miguel when I was there, and it was pretty good beer. It was kind of light. It's like a light side. They have something called Red Horse though that I haven't drank. It's like 8% alcohol, something like that. It's super strong. Red Horse. I'll try it, but I'll probably stick to San Miguel, because it'd be more healthier for me, because all that alcohol does change the sugar. It's not good for the liver, and that's my whole thing, is to keep the sugar down. I'll still eat rice when I get up there, but in small portions, because to the Filipinos, rice is life. And they eat rice breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and not just a little bit, like a huge bowl of it. And they have like food on the side they eat with the rice. I'm all for that, but I just got to make sure my rice consumption is low, and replace it with greens, vegetables, and fruit, that kind of thing, and definitely fish. And there'd be plenty of fish there, because Guiuan is a major fishing port, and their seafood market is just crazy. They're squid, octopus, all kinds of different fish, eel, I mean, crab, you name it. Wearing my shades today because still have issues with my eyes. A few days ago, my eyes acted up, because I do have high pressure behind my eyes, and so sometimes they get like watery, and they hurt over time, and that's just something I have to live with. So putting on these glasses, they're dark all the way around, that helps out. So I'll be wearing these a lot. Make sure I get an extra pair before I go up there. There's a train way off in the distance. What do you think, guys? Think I should get a haircut? Should it come off? Because I remember being there, and it was, but then at the time I was in the Navy and had short hair, and so it didn't really bother me. Right now I wake up in the morning, it's all everywhere, and I have to wet it down and comb it. Then as it dries, it puffs out again. So right now it's still wet, so it's down. But after it dries, it'll poof. So it has like this big old kind of a loose weave afro or some sort. And in the Philippines, I can see that actually contributing to the heat. So I need to let my body heat escape. So I'm thinking about getting a haircut. Because I was talking to my Filipina daughter, and she said it was my brand. She said the way I look is my brand. That's how she knows me, and how her family knows me, and how her friends that she shared me with, how they all know me. But then it'll grow back, right? Should a beard come off? Clean shaved? Should I do that? Thinking about it. Should I do it after I go there? Maybe go there first and then see how it reacts, and I can always get it cut. Or should I just cut it before I even go? Because first impressions are important. I give that good first impression. Short hair, Because I've always had long hair, not overly long, to the chagrin of all my bosses over the years. Right here in a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and put the camera down and do my 1 hour walk. And at the end of the walk, do my quick sprint across the yard. Get that going on a daily basis again. I've got some small weights I've been using for my upper body strength. My legs are getting stronger because of the walking I've been doing. I need to start doing like push-ups and sit-ups, stuff like that. That's coming up. First thing in the morning kind of thing. But yeah, here in a little bit, I'm going to end this and start my walk. Then go inside and fix me and my son a smoothie. Yeah. So yeah, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Just still a little pain in my hand from an alien hand syndrome. It's like it's going away though. I still have pains, but I'm more in control of it. You know, I'm more in control. And that's a good thing. Yeah. Because when I get to the Philippines, I have to stay active. I'm not going to just sit there and drink beer all day and get fat and die. I'm going to be out there early, maybe drop off one of my grandsons at school and head to the beach in the morning. Maybe do a nice 1 hour walk there at the beach. And no doubt, I'll probably meet somebody. You know, it's going to happen. I've already talked to Kathy about that. And I gotta be careful though, because I'm there for her. And you know, her and her family, which is my family. And as they say, it's all about family, you know. And if I'm sure it'll happen, I'll meet somebody, maybe walking on the beach, maybe downtown Guiuan, or you know, because even Kathy told me I'm a prized possession, and these girls will be after me, and it's like a normal thing there for a young girl in her 20s to marry an old geezer in their 60s or even 70s. I'm 68, and I can't see hanging with a 22, 23-year-old woman, despite how good she looks or her personality, or that just doesn't seem right in my eyes. And so I got to be very selective and careful and who I pick, because there's going to be a lot of them. If I'm clean shaven with haircut, it's probably be even worse. You know what I mean? But yeah, I got to be careful about that, about the dating thing, because I'm there for my daughter, not for them. But I can see it happening, and so I guess to kind of hold it back, I have to be extremely selective, and it's not hang out with the first girl that comes up to me. Hey, stranger, where are you from? Hey, beautiful. And I'll talk to them and everything. But I gotta be careful on dates, because once you take a Filipino on a date, they're latched onto you, man. After that, it's not like it is here. You know, the next thing you know, they're introducing you to their family, and that's when everything gets serious. So yeah, I got to be real selective on who I eventually meet and date and maybe become a life partner, because I don't see marriage anytime soon. And I'm still getting over my wife's death, and marriage is the last thing I want. I wouldn't mind maybe a courtship or a partner in life of type thing. But she'll have to be mature. not old, but mature. Like maybe in her like late 30s, early 40s, right there at 40. A few years before, a couple years after, something like that. I won't be approaching any girls except say hi, how you doing? Maybe interview them for the vlog or something. But as far as dating goes, I gotta be careful of finding someone who's and strike a friendship instead. Someone who I can communicate with, who shares a lot of passion. Not passion, but shares maybe ideologies, and we can have discussions. Most important things, they communicate well, maybe laugh at each other's jokes, and be open. And I'm sure I'll find a girlfriend, but it's I push that back on priorities. Right now, my first priority is just getting there, and my next priority is settling in for a few weeks right there at the compound where they live in Guiuan. Speaking of where they live, I also got to be careful about privacy. You may notice in my last video, I had my daughter's name as listed as associate producer, because the videos I'm doing, I share with her first before I post it. Yeah, and give her the opportunity to observe it and see if there's anything she doesn't think should be shared, or if I should change anything, or especially if it has to do with privacy. I got to make sure I don't show where they live. I can show on the inside of the compound, but as far as actual location in town, I got to be careful to keep that private, and so that's important. So yeah, I have to maintain their privacy. I'm not going to be shoving my camera in everybody's face like a lot of these bloggers do. They walk up down the street, shoving their camera in somebody's face. They go, hey, that's just rude. I would at least ask. Mind, hey, I'm a vlogger. Would you mind being on my vlog? Yes, no. If no, that's cool. I still have a conversation, but it'll be off camera. That's fine. But if it's on camera, then I think it would be better if they were in agreement with being on the camera. Then they could be more expressive and not like, stay away. So yeah, I'm going to be recording a whole lot of stuff there. Over here, it's real slow, as you can tell by this video, because I'm just kind of wandering around the yard, enjoying this fine, humid, damp morning in Lumberton, North Carolina, the land of the Lumbee Indians. But I don't know, when you think about it, it's been 10 months since Jane died, and I've improved a lot these past 10 months, but it's like time has really kind of flown by fast, and it's only 8 months between now and when I leave. So I'm like at the halfway point, just past the halfway point from my ultimate trauma to my ultimate salvation, which is Philippines. So thank you, Kathy, for being in my life and inviting me to come. Definitely saved my life. Don't know what I'd be doing right now if I didn't have that. I wouldn't be walking, I wouldn't be planning, I wouldn't be cleaning the house. I'd be Just getting drunk every day, laying in bed, watching YouTube. Let me head back this way toward the house. All right. So all's good. Still in planning phase. Just waiting for my birth certificate so I can put in for my passport. And once that's done, which I'm hoping to be by October, fly to California. Spend the holidays with my siblings. And then early next year, head on to the Philippines. Be there before my daughter's birthday, which happens to be May 2020. Yeah, May. She was born in May. Look at this cat. They follow me around. Two black cats. This is call this cat number 1. This is cat number 2. At one time, my wife got 12 kittens. She saved 12 kittens from somebody else, I guess. And we had to keep them inside until they were old enough to get fixed, so we could throw them outside. And man, they tore the house up. Like I'm still suffering flashbacks from that period. It messed me up. We're down to 6 cats now, maybe 7. You know, one will disappear, another one will disappear. There are hawks here and coyotes. No telling what they ran across. Maybe even a snake. We do have snakes here. But okay, guys, this is just a little chat. Appreciate you dropping by and listening to my madness. Yeah. So I'm gonna go inside and fix me and my son a smoothie. Y'all take care now, all right? Love y'all. Bye.